right, here we are in a beautiful Palmdale, California morning. Maybe a light breeze, we'll have to speak over it at times, but very cool 1964 Dodge Polara two-door hardtop. We're gonna walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. This is a very cool car. This belongs to a well-known West Coast drag engine builder, and a couple of Mopars on this trip, so make sure you go to Spud's Garage. Really cool car, very nice original Southern California style body. Couple of nice touches he did. He painted the front and rear bumpers just to let you know it's a little bit different. You know, you probably walk by this at a parking lot, but kind of like the little old lady from Pasadena style car. A lot of horsepower underneath the hood. Nice factory trim, beautiful body. Factory trim, you'll kind of get a look there. It's hard to have one of these cars with all the factory trim on it. All the glass is original to the car. We have photos with the windows up. Windows roll up and down fine, but we wanted to hardtop it for the video here. Nice 15-inch 8 in the rear and 7s in the front Summit Racing mags on it. Gives it that good period hot rod kind of feel. Again, just subtle. Underneath the hood, here's the fun part. This car was originally a 383 4-speed car. Under the hood is a 426 Max-Wedge cross ram, built by the engine builder owner, drag racer. Very, very, very cool. A lot of horsepower. Special treat. We're going to get you underneath the hood and he's going to tell you all about the motor. Bright work, factory bright work is nice. He said he did give it just that little bit of a subtle kind of paint in the front and rear bumpers on it. I think it gives the car a nice little bit of a drag feel to it, but that wasn't the intent with this car. Has an 833 4-speed transmission in it. I don't know how many they built with 4 speeds, but I guarantee you it's probably very few. 383 4-speed cars. We actually have the build sheet on this one. He's went through all the brakes, all the suspension, torsion bars, that type of thing. Rear differential. It's got less than 100 miles on it. A little bit of a trim spot here. You know, you can pick it for a little flaw in here. I would call the paint job overall professional, average, or better. Nicely done. Beautiful body. They sanded it all the way down, hand sanded this car, and it's finished in a single stage white. I don't know what it's a period color. All brand new legendary interior in it. Very nice. Got a bottle of water sitting here on the seat. Nice and tight. Upholstery. Factory headliner, that type of thing. You know, those courtesy lights are working over there. Here's the build sheet that was underneath the seat. We'll have a photo of that at Spud's Garage for you. It's really, really hard to find one of these cars complete like this. And, you know, about a 40 grand motor underneath the hood doesn't hurt it. Under the hood has factory NOS exhaust manifolds, T.T.I exhaust, correct carburetors, all the expensive stuff. I'm kind of operating off my hip. I do have a cheat sheet here, and I'll post these cheat sheets at Spud's Garage for people to see. We'll get into it. All original glass, all the gauges, lights, and all that stuff are working like they're supposed to. Factory horns. Super stock rear springs in it. Noticed on the back here he's done a little bit of subtle too, kind of toning down the car like the paint and the bumpers, but they've eliminated the stainless trim bright work on the back here. Again, just gives it that sinister look is what I would describe it as. Fun car. Mopar guys know what they're looking at. You're looking for some serious early muscle. I believe they came out with the RB block somewhere around 62 or something like that. 61, 62. Raised deck, basically. These were dominant in drag racing in the early days. Everybody was chasing them with a 426 Max-Wedge. Most people think of a 426, they think of a Hemi car, but Totally different. Bulletproof. I don't know what the factory rating was. I'm sure it's more than that. It's probably about 450 horsepower with a matching torque, or close. So it's definitely get your attention. The heater itself, it does not have heat or defrost, so it's not connected. It's more your weekend warrior kind of car. 8 miles on it. The odometer was set to 0 during the restoration. This is a Type A body 65 steering, huh?
B body.
B body steering wheel on it.
Oh no, steering wheel. Sorry, A body.
A body 65, yeah. Just sweet. Nice Hurst 4-shifter. Starts right up. The wipers are not functional on this car. It's more of a fair weather drive. Get you underneath the hood here. Nice little special treat. We have the owner Jim here, who's a well-known engine builder West Coast here. Anyway, this whole car he built, we're gonna let him tell us about the powertrain underneath the hood and that type of thing. So have at it.
Okay, this is a 64 correct 64 date coded Max-Wedge motor. Everything on this is correct right to the carburetors. It's got an aftermarket distributor in it. Fuel lines are correct. Exhaust is correct. The manifolds are factory manifolds with T.T.I 3-inch exhaust all the way out.
So these are factory exhaust manifolds?
Yeah.
So they're NOS and they're hard to
NOS
find.
Manifolds.
Yep.
It's got aluminum radiator. It runs cool. It's got a steel crank in it. It's got Max-Wedge connecting rods with ARP bolts. It's got a Steve Long roller, mechanical roller camshaft, comp cams, lifters, mountain push rods, all new valves, new roller springs, retainers. It's got Isky rocker arms, adjustable rocker arms, mountain adjusters, 3705, original 3705 Mopar Max-Wedge carburetors, and you know how hard those are to get. It's got a McLeod billet steel flywheel, McLeod clutch, Mopar 833 4-speed, Dana 60 rear end, 355 gear, pretty bulletproof. New torsion bars, all new suspension, new shocks. Like I said, it's got an aluminum radiator in it, runs nice and cool. Battery mounted in front.
Pretty much the car that you assembled. These two Mopars. We'll have two at Spud's Garage, so make sure you go there. Very fresh, less than 100 miles on this one. And he went through everything. So we're going to fire it up here for you and go from there. Very cool car. A little bit of water up there. All right, we'll get you in the trunk here. Sorry for the shadows, but anyway, solid Southern California body like we talked about. Has a car cover over here that will be in the trunk. Okay, we're going to get to the undercarriage here for you and cover it. You heard the owner talk about all the things that were done to it, kind of labor love with his 2 Mopars, and it's time for him to go. Anyway, rock solid Southern California body, T.T.I exhaust, all new suspension, super sport leaf springs on it. It has Summit mag style wheels on it. Tire size, these are Firestone tires. They're a 275/60 R15 on the rear. Indianapolis style tires. T.T.I exhaust is just beautiful, 3-inch exhaust on it. Again, rock solid floor pans, rockers, that type of thing, no rust. Exhaust up front here, it has Goodyear tires, Goodyear Assurance. They're a 215/70 R15 up front here with the Summit mags, 5-spoke mags on it. All new suspension, torsion bars, that type of thing, brakes. Kind of nice to have the engine builder owner tell us about the engine underneath the hood. That's really something I don't usually get a chance to do. Again, rockers, rock solid floor pans, the 3-inch exhaust. We're thinking you get the idea. Nice and healthy, a lot of motor underneath the hood of this car.